Oh man, this is gonna be great. I can't wait till we go live. Hezkuai's still sleeping. He has no idea. Oh yes, News Now Voodoo, large and in charge, baby. You dig? Yeah, it's the News Now Voodoo show. I'm taking over for 2025, man. We're keeping News Now Voodoo alive. 2 minutes, man. 2 minutes. Oh, it's almost 6. I can't wait. Oh crap! Wait a minute. What does this button do? What the heck? I never seen this. What is this? Let me look at this. Hold on a second. Alright, you gotta get ready for the show. Gotta make sure everything's situated. What is this button? Ow, crap! Ow, no! Oh no, dang nabbit, that hurt! That was the wrong button, man. Oh, damn. I mean, ding dong, dang nabbit. Well, that's right. Ain't nobody watching this crap. Alright, let's see. What do we got? 2 minutes until show. 1 minute until showtime. Oh, I'm excited. I am so excited. It's time for me to take over for 2025. Keeping it alive. Let's go. All right, screw it. I'm not waiting until 6 o'clock. Hit the button, Hez. Good morning, happy 2025, and welcome to the News Now Voodoo Show. I'm loving it, man. Oh, man, I saw Blackheart Knight in the chat and all these other douche canoes in there. Highway stuff. Look, who was first? Paul Cohen was first. He said, yo, my peeps, you heard. Oh, no, wait, he said, yo, my peeps, Happy New Year. Oh, yeah. Oh, I get it. You're doing that thing. All right, here's your happy dance, man. Check it out, man. Here we go. Yeah, hit the button, ass. Look at my butt. You like that? Yeah, I'm twerking and working. I'll do it again, man. Check it out. Yeah, hey, welcome to the show, man. Hey, Highway Star, what's up? Yo, my peeps, what's poppin'? Oh man, popcorn, you dig? Hey, there's no enemies here. I remember that guy. Yeah, man. Yeah, he's here. And who else? Oh no, Blackheart Knight is here. Come on, man. Let's get on with it. Move to the next guy. I'm done with that. Let's see. Highway Star. There's no enemy. Cliff Hickson is here. What's up? Greetings. Let's see. Highway Star, Cliff, Terry Barnes. All right, good morning. God bless you too, sir. Alrighty, that's good stuff. Hey, let's see, Terry Barnes, Highway Star. Oh no, I knew it. Dang nabbit, Highway Star. Why? I was having so much fun.
Sandwich sauce. Thank you so much, Highway Star, for the 5. All right, let's get back and do this right. That little punk is showing his butt to people and twerking. Paul Cohen, here's your proper happy dance. Let's go. All right, thank you so much. Yes. Highway Star, News Now enemy. Let's see who else. Blackheart Knight, what's up? Let's see. Cliff Hickson, yes. Terry Barnes, good morning. God bless. Yes, God bless you, sir. Let's see. Terry Barnes, Highway Star. Yeah, time to get a zappalated. I dig it the most. What is this crap? I just stepped on something with my foot. What the heck was it? What is that? Hold on, guys. I got. I just vacuumed yesterday too. We have a winter storm coming this weekend for Kentucky. Supposed to be up to 8 inches of snow. Oh, great. Yeah. I didn't look at my weather report. I probably should. It's like 20 degrees outside right now. Ugh. You know, what's crazy about this winter so far is that it's like I started my new job full time. Like I started working in July, but I started working full time in September. And since then, it's like I really like what I do. I like my job a lot. But because I do it outside, this cold is just it's not the job itself, it's the cold. It's just brutal, man. Ugh. 8 hours a day outside, just I'm freezing. And well, that's a whole nother story. We'll get into that later. But right now we got Terry Barnes. What's up? Stefan. Good morning. Great to see you. Yes, yes. Okay. Highway Star, Terry Barnes. Only 8 inches. Stefan, Highway Star. Terry Barnes, 27 degrees. Holy crap hammer. 23 where I'm at. Paul of Scotland, what's up? From Strasbourg in France. With your family, I hope you mean? In your family, I don't know, do I have to call the police? From Strasbourg in France with my family. That's awesome. Unclean Hands, good morning. Great to see you, as always. 6 degrees Celsius. Ugh, that's not fun. What is that, like 97? Cliff Hickson, just to rub it in, 23 Celsius, 73 Fahrenheit. Yeah, see? Well, you're in Australia, though. So, Society Red, good morning, everyone. Happy New Year. Hey, Fire's here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, welcome to the show, K-Fire. Always good to see you. Let's see. News Now Enemy, Highway Star, Society Red, what's up? Let's see. Terry Barnes, Society Red, Cliff Hickson, Sathel's here. What's up, what's up, what's up? Highway Star, how many? Kingston 2000, good morning, all. That's everybody. That's all. I love it. Brian Showman, hello 2025 and everyone else. I love it. All right. So anyway, man, this year we're only 2 days into it, but it's already starting rough, man. I mean, I don't know if I don't, cover that kind of stuff, but if you've been watching the news, man, this year's already a hard one. It just started. We're already got crazy stuff. Oh, but I'm just keeping on. But it doesn't help that I woke up this morning, felt like I got hit by a truck. I get, with my sinuses. Yesterday I felt great. I mean, literally, I was dancing. Like I had the radio on and I was standing over there. I took down the Christmas tree. And I made it like a thing, like I was having fun with it, like take the top of the tree off and put the ornaments in the box, having fun. Oh yeah, it was a great time. I had a lot of fun. And then today I wake up and my sinuses, it feels like somebody just stuffed my head full of cotton. It just bam, and it hurts, and I hate it when that happens. Free News Now Voodoo. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Jaime. Jamie, Jarmer, June, whatever your name is, that's what I'm talking about. What did he say? What is this? Ow!
That's how I feel. Has 4 days of moving to a new house and my body is destroyed. Yeah, K-Far, I'm telling you, it's rough, man. Well, I don't know. I think, I mean, I don't know like where you're at, but the combination of the weather and then like my job, because I worked not yesterday, but the day before, New Year's Eve, I didn't do the show. But that's another thing. Now, this computer, now every time I turn it on, I get this warning from Windows that they're not going to have any support for Windows 10 anymore. 2025 is the last year they're going to support Windows 10. And I guess it's going to end in October, so I still got time, but it's like, it just always, there's always something, right? Oh, always something. Moving is no easy task. No, it is not. I just moved in here in April, and I'm still moving stuff in. I got my whole setup here is I got this table, which I need a proper computer desk, but I got this table. I got 4 folding chairs. Then I got a shelf with my DVDs. I got my records over there and my comic books. I got a shelf for the toys for the kids. And then in the bedroom, I have like it's like a memory foam mattress that it's just on the floor. That's what I sleep on. And that's it. That's my entire furniture setup. And it was always because I got all my stuff in Florida. It's like, well, eventually someday I'm going to pick all that stuff up. Yeah, but in the meantime, I'm here with all this nothing. So eventually I'm going to slowly piecemeal and build more and more and get back to normal. Jaime for $2 says free news now voodoo. News now is innocent. Zap has. Hold on. Yeah, that's a good idea. Hold on.
Yeah, dang nabbit, that's right. I didn't do nothing, man. That's right. And I was railroaded, man. You guys saw that court case. The Blackheart Knight testifying against me. Man, what a nightmare. That was terrible. Anyway, Hez, you're gonna get zappified, man. No, I'm not. What? Yeah, man, you like the way I did that to his throat? Yeah, good stuff, man. Alright, just shut up and hit the button. Oh no! Oh no!
Ow! Not the crap! Not the crap! Oh, you crap. It's early in the morning. It's a new year. Mr. Thomas is here. What's up? Good morning, Hez and the Rash family. You know it's bad when kids today think a thesaurus is a book about dinosaurs. Nils is here. What's up? All the way from Hamburg. All right. Welcome to the show. I still don't explain it to me. Like, how is it physically possible for you guys to eat raw pork and not get sick? I always thought that if you eat raw pork, you like instantly get a tapeworm and die. Like it's the end of the world. Like, and I guess you guys just eat it all the time. Like it's just a thing. I don't get it. Or maybe your bodies are just used to it because you always ate it your whole life. I don't know. My head is hurting a bit. Going from the mid 70s to the low 30s in a night is messing with me. I'll tell you what. Honestly, I think that may very much have a lot to do with why I woke up feeling like crap this morning, because yesterday it was, well, yeah, within the last couple days, it was like almost 50 degrees. I'm going outside, I'm taking a walk with just a t-shirt on. And then today it's 20 degrees outside. Nils, because it's fresh. Well, yeah, I guess, you'd have to have, I guess, much stricter regulation on your farmers and how they raise their pigs than we have here, I assume, is what's really going on behind it. But that's all good. All right. Woo-hoo. And then I saw this video online, like some guy was like in Germany and asked his buddy to go cut him some bread. And then he went in there and in his house, in his kitchen, the guy had like this industrial strength, like bread cutting machine. And so the guy like puts on these gloves and this helmet and this, and they're like, "What are you doing, man?" Like, because this is with the spinning blade and it's going 1,000 miles an hour and it can cut your fingers off and kill you. And it seems, but I guess in Germany that's just like what everyone has one of those or something. I don't know. But it was a YouTube video, so it was probably just a joke. Obviously, it was funny, because the German lady's like waiting for the English dude to cut the bread, and she's sitting in the other room like, "Where is he? What's taking him so long?" And she walks in there, and he's taking the time to put the helmet on and the safety goggles and the safety gloves, and he's like going up to the machine with the bread, real slow and careful, and trying not to get cut. David E. Persons, did you hear about the Frauditors' New Year's resolution for his camera was 1080p with landscape orientation? What? It's my birthday's in 10 days. My son, my beautiful, darling, wonderful son, not Minnie has the older one, had to remind me that I'm going to be 52. Trying to tell him I'm going to be 51. He's like, "You were born in 1973. You're going to be 52. Oh, crap. Shut up. So it's all good. Yep. 10 more days. His birthday's on the 9th. So it's actually really crazy the way it works, because my son's birthday is on the 9th. My birthday's on the 12th. And then my brother's birthday is on the 14th. So even though he's 3 years older than me, he was born 2 days after me. It's wild. We're all Capricorns. There's fishy goats with tails, or cat tails, goat tails, fish tails. All right. Anyway, let's get on with the show, ladies and gentlemen. Since he was one of the first people I saw today, why don't we start the show with some Black Heart Night? All right. All right. Oh, man. Oh, wait, did you hear the joke about pizza? Never mind, it was too cheesy. All righty. Yeah. I love you guys. Let's go. Blackheart Night.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, hello, and welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's video, I've got a very short one for you today, where a sovereign citizen decides to play games with the judge in his arraignment, and, well, it doesn't work out too well for this moron. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this freaking show on the road, shall we?
Hold on. Mr. Strickland? Mr. Strickland, can you hear me?
This is the judge.
Okay, Mr. Strickland,
Open the door.
can you hear me?
Can you hear
Or you
him?
don't want to hear me?
Sir, can you hear? What?
Mr. Strickland, this is
Hi.
Magistrate William Burden. Good morning. I'm going to ask you a few questions. Do you want to speak with an attorney?
Who are you speaking with? The flesh and blood man with a name? Because that's what I'm trying to find out right now, Judge. Who are you speaking with? The name entity or the flesh and blood?
Ah, yes, the lovable straw man fallacy that soft-tards like to pull in court. Flesh and blood living man, the person you see standing before you, or the corporate entity, which is nothing more than the paperwork that you have in your hand. Well, that doesn't really work in the real world, considering that it's been tried in court And one guy even tried to get the paperwork to serve time for him, and well, he ended up serving the time. I wonder what else he's going to pull out of his ass. The UCC or something like that?
I'm speaking to the person that's talking to me right now.
I am executive of the named entity. That's who you're talking to right now. Do you understand? I am the executor of the named entity. I demand to be released on my own recognizance. I have right here, Judge. You see this, Judge? And then I also have a UCC1 in the named entity.
Yeah, I figured this brain dead moron would have no comprehension of what the UCC is. I mean, what Sovtard does have a full comprehension of it?
So y'all trying to run a lien on the name, that's illegal. Who are you trying to conversate with? The name entity or the flesh and blood man?
You tell
I demand
me.
to be released on my own recognizance. I have a UCC1 here. I've laid claim to the name entity through the Secretary of State and the federal government. Here it is right here, the Secretary of State. Just
Okay. Sir.
It's right here, Lincoln. To the flesh and blood man or the name entity.
Sir, whether I'm talking to the flesh and blood or named entity, I'm talking to both of y'all at the same time. Do either of you want to speak to an attorney?
No, sir.
Okay.
And I don't consent to an attorney. I don't consent to be in no hearing.
Sir, I just asked you one question. I just need one answer.
And I don't consent.
Okay, I know that.
So who are you speaking with? The flesh and blood man or the name entity?
I'm speaking to both of y'all. I'm speaking to both of y'all at the same time. How about that?
Gotta love this judge. He's not exactly taking any of this Sovtard's BS.
You can't.
Now, sir, I know you want me to release you.
Here it is.
Are you gonna let me talk?
Here.
Are you gonna let me talk? Sir?
Sir?
Are you gonna let me talk? I got some questions for you.
I'm here without consent.
Put the paperwork down,
I don't
sir.
consent to this.
I know you don't consent to this. You want the court to release you, is that correct?
Yeah.
Want to release you, the entity, or the person in the flesh? Which one?
Flesh and blood man. I own the entity, so it's going to be released anyway.
All right, now.
For UCC1, everything.
If you don't, when I talk, you listen. If you don't want to talk to an attorney and you don't want to be arraigned today, we're going to put you over to tomorrow. You understand that?
So we already been through this. I am the executive of the account.
Okay. Have a good day, sir.
Well, this is what happens when you play these Sovtard games. You don't exactly get what you want every single time. Now your arraignment has been delayed another day because you decided to play these stupid games. Congratulations, dude. You're a freaking moron. So at any rate, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
This could be some groundbreaking stuff right here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for Blackheart 9. Leland Squirrels is in the house. What's up, Leland? Great to see you as always. See, this is one of the things too with this. Oh, that was nice and short. Hey, Lisa's here. What's up? All right. So that was nice and short, but it really is. That's the second time I've seen a judge do that. You know, like that famous one from way back in the day, when he's like, "I'm not the entity, sir. I'm the person." It's a different. He's like, "Well, if you see the living man, tell him he's not getting out of jail either, right?" And then this one is the second one I've seen since then, where the judge talks to him like that, like, "Hey, who am I arraigning? Well, who wants to get out of jail? You or the living man or the person or the piece of paper? Which one? I don't know which one I'm releasing. How about none of them? Come back tomorrow. Stay in jail overnight. Maybe tomorrow you'll have a better attitude. One of the things that drives me nuts about the whole sovereign citizen thing, because sometimes when you see them get pulled over and I watch these videos, and this is why I actually really enjoy watching court videos with sovereign citizens, because when you see the way they act when they get pulled over, it's like you can't help but think in your head, like, or I can't help but think in my mind, like, what does this ever work? What actually ends up happening to these people? And unfortunately, because the majority of them, and the reason why this is a dangerous philosophy is because we have seen cases where these guys actually do have legitimate victims, but still pull the sovereign citizen script. Like, they could say, well, there's no victim, nor there's no crime, all they want, until there actually is a victim. Then that's when they double down on the jurisdiction. Well, you don't have jurisdiction to prosecute me anyway, whether I murdered someone or drove without a license plate. It's the same thing. You still have no jurisdiction, so there's nothing you can do about it. And, hey, Cody, there you are. What's up? And that's why it's a dangerous philosophy. Because when the base of the philosophy is that courts are not legitimate, period, then once you're building on that foundation, right? So when you get to the point where you're up here where there's no victim, no crime, and now there actually is a victim, you go back to the base. Well, courts aren't legit anyway. So even if I did kill somebody or rob somebody or steal something, you don't have a legitimate claim towards jurisdiction to prosecute me, regardless if there's a crime or not, regardless if there's a victim or not. And that's when it gets dangerous. You know, that's when we see these cases where people actually legitimately do have victims and they still make the sovereign citizen argument. But ultimately, the majority of these cases are just traffic cases. And the fact of the matter is, ultimately, big picture, when you look at crime and the way things are going in the world, the last thing that they're worried about is some idiot who was driving around without a proper license plate or whatever. So they usually, 90% of the time, it's, look, just go get your license and then you'll be fine. And then they let them go, and then they just don't go get a license until they get pulled over again. How many times have we seen these guys in court? And they're like, hey, this is your third time being pulled over for no license, or this is your fifth time being in here for, you know? They're all repeat offenders. Because ultimately, they're not going to lock somebody up in Supermax, right? Because they didn't have a tag on their license plate. So what ends up happening is these idiots look at that and they think like it's because they're making this argument. And it just like is a self-fulfilling prophecy at that point. Like, well, that wouldn't be the proper terminology for it. It's their argument, and then ultimately, because I could go in there and not make any of these sovereign citizen arguments and just tell the judge, oh, I'll get my license. I'll go to the DMV tomorrow. And then the judge lets me go, and then I just don't do it. And it would be the exact same result. But these guys got to waste court time and then turn around and say, see, it works. It works. It's the same thing like when they get pulled over with this stupid attorney shield that the Frauditors made, right? What does the attorney on the phone say? Give them your license and your registration and don't say anything. Well, anyone can do that. In fact, everyone should do that. That's what you do when you get pulled over. You give them your license and your registration or whatever, depending on what state you're in. They might require insurance or registration, whatever. But no matter what, you need your license. So it's like, oh, thank God I paid for Attorney Shield. If it wasn't for that, I don't know what would have happened. Exactly the same thing. You get pulled over, you give them your license registration, they write you a ticket, you go about your day. That's what would have happened anyway. Same thing here. These idiots go to court and they spout all their sovereign citizen BS. And then because it's just a minor traffic violation, they end up getting out of it. And then they think, oh, I got out of it because I said all this BS. No, you got out of it because it's a stupid minor traffic offense and nobody gives a crap. Like, I bet some of them even know that a video is going to be made out of them, so they kind of put on a show. Oh, yeah, they do. They definitely do it. A lot of them definitely do it on purpose. Methodist Dave, what's up? Good to see you. Happy New Year to you too, sir. Has anyone heard from P. Barnes? I just got an email from him this morning. So as far as I know, he's okay. I got an email from him this morning. Yeah. They still have fines to pay. Oh, yeah. Well, that's the thing. What these guys call a victory is what anyone else with a brain would say, no. But they think it's on the merits of their argument, and it never is. Because their argument has no merit. Sorry, I'm adjusting my camera. Their argument has no merit. So they're not getting off on the merits of their argument. Happy New Year, but I got bad news. Frauditors still exist. Dale Brooks knew he was putting on a show. Oh, yeah. Yep. But yeah, half of these guys, they don't end up paying the fines either. When you see these follow-up court cases. But I love watching the sovereign citizens in court because it's never, ever worked. And the one thing that... There's so many things about their arguments that are insane to me. But the one more than anything else is the UCC thing. Because it's like how their brain doesn't make the connection. Like it makes so much sense to me. I don't understand how it could not make sense to them. Like, you're quoting commercial code and then saying you're not in commercial activity. So then why are you quoting commercial code if you're not in commercial activity? Well, it only applies to people who are commercial. Right. And you just said you're not, so it doesn't apply to you. So why are you quoting it? It doesn't apply. Well, what does apply? The statute that you're getting pulled over for. That's what applies. Ugh. They are brainwashed. Yes, they are. That's the worst part, Leland. That's the worst part. When they spend money on fake license plates and fake ID and getting their name officially removed from the U.S. Treasury Department or whatever the hell they do, and sending in their paperwork and all this money they spent from their soft-sit gurus, it's like, when you get pulled over and you get in trouble for this stuff and the cops tell you it's fake, they get mad at the cop for telling them it's fake. They don't get mad at the person who's conned them out of their money to buy this crap in the first place. Like, dude, you're being scammed. You're being hoodwinked. You're being ripped off. These idiots are making you buy all this nonsense for no reason. They're just stealing your money. Alpha and Omega, good morning and Happy New Year to all of you. Good morning and Happy New Year to you too. Woo-hoo. All right. Anyway, yes. They are definitely brainwashed. And they got to be not very intelligent to start with. Very, I don't know. I don't know. You hear about like different people, different groups of people, like sometimes you hear stories about like, hey, Parson 1122, Parson Shield, all right. You get these these First Amendment auditors that, and these sovereign citizens and all these people. But what I was going to say is it's like you hear stories about like these people that literally drink the Kool-Aid, you know, like the story that expression came from. And it's like, and you hear like, oh yeah, this guy was teaching them that if they joined him and followed him, or like these other like cult members, I guess, they just convince everyone that you have to do whatever this guy said. It's like, how is anybody stupid enough to believe this crap? And then it's the same thing with the sovereign citizens. You know, you hear their philosophy, and it's like, how could you believe that? Like, what? I don't understand it. So, what is this? Sorry. Oh, Uncle Artie. Uncle Artie's Burn Go. Okay. What is this? Play my latest video. Play Moo latest video. Hi, everyone. Just watching and not tee-hee. All right. That's why I started my character mocking Chili de Castro and trying to show people the route that they may take. They make them take while swearing up and down that it's not a pyramid scheme. Yeah, it's of course it's just a ripoff. They're just trying to take advantage of vulnerable people, you know, that are foolish enough to fall for it. Let's see, what do we got here? Actually, the next video I was going to play was going to be an NCR News Network video, ladies and gentlemen. Did the Bears go into woods? They're playing the Packers on Sunday, right here at Lambeau. I don't know. I think it in a way that game's going to be interesting because they're both out, you know. So it's not like either of them really have anything to prove, but some of the individual players might be trying to keep their jobs, so they might, you know. So it'll be interesting to watch, but it doesn't matter win or lose at this point. It's not going to make a difference. And the Bears do go in the woods. The Bears go in the woods. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go back to where we were and let's watch some NCR News Network. All right, all right, all right.
Hi, folks. Today I have for us a video from Tyrant Terminator, where he gets a surprise home visit from the FPS. But before we start today's video, as always, a big thank you to all of my current and new channel members and subscribers. Without all of your support, I couldn't keep this channel going. So I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. And if you're new to this channel, please subscribe to the page. Leave a like and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. Don't forget to check out my second channel, NCR Movie Network, and the podcast, the Craptown Florida Man Power Rankings. Episode 20 is out right now. With all that being said, though, let's enjoy today's video.
Yo, what's good, TTA family? Hey, y'all see the caption? Y'all see the thumbnail? Y'all see everything that's going on, right? Man, I know y'all probably like, man, what the heck going on, right? Matter of fact, first, I want y'all to check the clip out to this video. See if y'all remember us doing this video maybe about a week or so ago. Check this clip out real quick. Carroll Stream PD has pulled up. Another vehicle looked like might be the postal inspector as well. We'll see though. They're on their way in, so hopefully they come in and just educate. We'll be good to go. What's up, boss?
What's up, sir? How you doing?
Man, pretty good, man. Obviously, they called you for me, man.
Yeah, I was gonna go see what was going on.
So basically, when I first came in, I do these all over just to let you know. Real
Sure,
quick.
okay.
Coming in, documenting the entire post office, and they were saying that it was illegal for me to record them without their permission, and I was trying to let them know about the law that's directly right behind you that tells them I can do it, and they weren't interested in looking. So,
First little mistake here. Poster 7 is not a law. It is the rules and regulations when it comes to filming on federal property or in the post office. And it's just that. It's rules and regulations and policy. But yet you guys seem to have an issue with policies when you find them to be an inconvenience for you. For example, in many videos I've covered and other channels have covered, you guys have an issue when it comes to signing into buildings. You say that's a violation of your Fourth Amendment, when clearly it's not. But yet their policy states you cannot film in certain areas. Oh, well, that only applies for this area, but not this area. Well, which is it? Is it all policies you guys are going to obey, or only the ones you want to cherry pick?
So you can do it out here, but not on the inside of our lobby. It's illegal. Everybody know that.
That's not true. It's right there, the law, right there.
Right here. What's the purpose of recording? We don't know why you're recording. We all females. We don't know what kind of freaky shit you on.
Look, you see how she's trying to escalate this.
I'm not trying to escalate.
Hey, cussing and everything.
If I can't start recording you,
You're being unprofessional. There.
Shenanigans.
No.
Shenanigans.
No.
And we're calling shenanigans, folks, because this isn't the typical shenanigans I like to call out. This is something he brought up. He wants to criticize her professionalism. Well, why don't we take a look at the professionalism from some of these other so-called independent journalists? How many times in videos have we seen these independent journalists use abusive language or antagonize people to get a response from them? That's not very professional, in my opinion. I mean, how many times are we going to see people like El Selmo call people Karen? How many times are we going to see frauditors like Impact Media go after elderly people to get the response they need? Just because she chose to exercise her First Amendment right and use some coarse language, you call her unprofessional? I call the racism that comes out of some of these people's mouths unprofessional.
Very unprofessional. No need for that. What's your name and badge number, sir?
Officer Dunkerman, Stream 09.
Thanks a lot. I can show you since we're right here. You know, this is the whole CFR right here, man. It's photos for news, advertising, commercial purposes. As long as we don't go past any restricted areas, we good to go. You know what I mean? We can be here, there. Just can't go like in the back, of course. But they wasn't even interested. You can already see her mannerisms. You know what I'm saying? So it's great. What did they actually say on 911? So y'all remember that video, right? Okay, cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna link that entire video. I'm gonna put it in the description of this video so you guys can go back and watch it in its entirety just to see if I missed something. Because that video is the whole reason for me making this video right now.
And
FPS showed up to my door this morning. You know, I'm sitting there chilling just like I am now, you know what I mean? And they come to the door and they was, you know, the two agents came, Federal Protective Service officers came, and they was like, how you doing, James? You know, we're not here to hold court with you today. We're just here to issue this citation. They gave me a citation. Came all the way to my house for a citation.
oh, but baby.
So I say, a citation for what? And he said, well, one day you was recording inside of a post office in Carroll Stream. I had to think about it because, you know, we do post offices. We do them all over. So I'm like, okay. And then he gave me the day. Oh, okay, just a couple weeks ago. Okay, well, what's up? So as we're reading this 39 CFR 232-1 E, disorderly conduct, impeding or disturbing a public employee in the performance of their duties. So that's the reason for the citation.
Yes, he was cited under Title 39, Chapter 1, Section 232.1, Conduct on Postal Property, Section E of the statute, which does state if you disturb the public employees of the post office from doing their job or otherwise impede them from doing it, you are subject for disorderly conduct charges. Not to mention, it also states in there that you cannot interrupt the businesses transactions going on inside of the post office or impede them in any way, because that would be a violation. So filming at the area where they're doing the transactions, gathering money to take care of people's packages to be shipped out, or buying stamps, causing a disturbance there is subject as well, meaning we now have proof that they cannot film in those areas.
It's $150 forfeiture amount with a $30 processing fee, bringing the total collateral due of $180. No court date. Okay, so there's no court date. He tried to tell me the conversation we had was very interesting. Like I said, it was two of them, but only one spoke. He said that he was not here at my home to have court. So basically, he was trying to tell me in so many words, because he probably knew that I was getting ready to go into the fact that I had a right to do something. So he was trying to, for lack of a better word, halt and stop all that conversation by saying, we're not going to have court right now. You have your day in court if you need be, or you can pay the citation.
And what's wrong with him doing that? That's not him violating the law. That's not him violating your rights. It's him simply telling you, look, I know what you're going to say. I don't want to hear it because this is not the time or place for it. I'm just here to give you your citation and to go about my other business I have to do that day. You're trying to make it seem like your rights are being trampled on or violated because he didn't want to hear your stupid spiel.
But what was interesting is when he said right away, hey, look, I'll support what you do. And that's the thing I want to entertain right quick, because a lot of public employees and officers and people that, of that caliber, they always make those statements how they support what we do. And then it's always a but. Like even sometimes if you watch these videos, you'll hear them say, you can record, but make sure you don't record this. Like, huh? Can I do it or not?
So you have an issue with filming and being told that you can't film certain areas. That's the problem. Okay. Well, it's not like they're denying you the right to film in certain places. They're telling you, yeah, you can film, just don't film areas that you're not supposed to. For example, the polling places where the 6 Michigan frauditors who are currently being sued by the ACLU have filmed the polling rooms. Or what about with the current Rogue Nation, and this is a public service, where they were filming inside the Social Security Administration over the counters where they're not supposed to. Or like the DMVs where Denver Metro Audits has gone. And they've told him, look, you can film in the lobby, but you can't film at the counters. This is just showing that you don't care about transparency or respecting the rules or the laws. It's you want to have the right to do whatever you want without consequence.
This is the thing that we're trying to get at, right? So that was the whole reason for them showing up today, is to give me this. Now, like I say, I'm doing this to be totally transparent and honest. I just wanted to be real, keep it real, let you guys know what's going on. And what I really would love is for you guys to go back and watch that video, because I got to watch it. I'm gonna watch it too. I'm gonna rewatch it. I hope, wish, and pray. Not even that. Not even hope, wish, and pray. I'm almost for certain that what I did that day in the post office doesn't align with these charges. I can guarantee it. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna go back and watch it just to make sure. Even you guys, TTA family, y'all might go in there and say, "No, you know what? At this part right here, give me a timestamp. Look, you were kind of you was disorderly, maybe, or you was impeding their their duties or something like that. Hey, I got to go back and see. And if so, I'll pay the 180. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm gonna go back and see though. But I what I could remember in the video, and I'm gonna go back to rewatch that as well. The manager in this video, by her own, she's admitting that when Carroll Stream police came, the local police came. I think that she's even admitting that I wasn't like disorderly or disrespectful. She's on camera saying, so I don't understand how could this be.
Now, I do have to play the devil's advocate a bit here. Now, the supervisor did come out and speak to one of the police officers from the local department and tell them that, yes, he was not being disrespectful or rude towards the staff, but he did cause a disturbance, preventing them from conducting transactions. When they advised him that he was not allowed to film in the particular office area, but he was allowed to film out there in the lobby where the mailboxes are, that was totally fine. But once he came into there and he stopped them from conducting business, that is a disturbance, according to Title 39, Chapter 1, Section 232.1, Section E. He did prevent them from conducting the business, which would be grounds for him to getting his citation.
But like I say, I'm gonna have to go back and watch it in its entirety just to make sure. Like I said, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm always say I'm wrong for something. If I am, I am. I don't know, but I'm willing to bet because I'm never disorderly. All I'm doing is coming into these places, exercising rights to record, right? So like, what is the problem? I got a very good theory on why I believe this citation really happened, and we're gonna say that for a later date, though.
And we're gonna end the video here. The remainder of the video is him trying to spin the theory that they're doing this maliciously to prosecute him, that he's not wrong, that this was a frivolous citation, and that he's going to go back and watch the video and apologize if he's wrong. But I highly doubt that would ever happen. So if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Give a thumbs up and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. Don't forget to check out my second channel and the podcast. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time. And a special thank you to all members of the news team. Without all of your support, I couldn't keep the channel going. So I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart. You guys keep this channel going.
All right. See, part of the problem with that whole thing is that it's the definitions of these words. Like, because we see it all the time with all these frauditors. It's like he will never admit that he did anything because to them, hey, Christy McFarland, good to see you. All right. So they seem to have this idea, like what he's saying here, like he's never going to say that he was obstructing or that he was disorderly, because to them, disorderly conduct means like I walked up to the secretary behind the counter, grabbed her by the scruff of the neck and started smacking her upside the head. Like, I didn't do that. Like when they say, oh, it's a physical act. Well, you're physically standing there screaming at me. Yeah, but I'm not physically standing in front of you, blocking you and not allowing you to walk. Like, if they're not doing the most extreme version of that crime, then they're not committing that crime at all. And that's the problem. He'll watch the video and he'll say, hey, look, I'm there telling the guy, like, you know, like he does in all of his videos, spouting his gobbledygook. People are trying to work, trying to take care of business, but instead they have to stop to listen to this idiot. And then see, I didn't stop anything. I was just talking to these people. Yeah, you were talking nonsense because they asked you to stop filming. Wyatt Stay the Roundup, what's up? That's assault. Well, yeah, Dakota, yeah, that would be assault. That would be something completely different, yeah. But that's my point, though. They always take it to these extreme examples, and they're like, well, I wasn't doing that. So if it's not the most extreme example of it, then it doesn't count. Oh, man. But one of the things that really gets me with these guys is, especially with someone like Tyrant Terminator, to me, he is more specifically what I would say is of the audit them variety. You know, he's always with the FOIAs, the FOIA this, the FOIA that, the FOIA the other thing. And how many times have I said this here? Like, first of all, where's all this? Like, they always get these FOIAs, they always request all this information, and then they do what with it? What? When has any of these guys ever gotten a form from FOIA, dug through it with a fine-tooth comb, and uncovered some sort of government corruption? When has that ever happened with any of these guys? They put in the FOIA, if they even bother coming back to pick up the information. What do they do with it? Burn it? Turn it into paper airplanes? Like, what's the point? They fill out these FOIAs just because they can. And then I've seen, like, Audit Them especially, I've seen him post some of the stuff that he's gotten. But it's like, so what's the point of that, though? Like, I could go on the computer and I could FOIA information, and then they'll send it to me, maybe even electronically in an email, and then I could post it on my website because it's public information. So what did that prove? It's like there seems to be this mentality like, hey, it almost kind of goes back to what I was saying about the attorney shield. You get pulled over, you give the cop your license, registration, insurance, whatever you need, depending on where you're at. Then the cop writes you a ticket and you go about your business. You were using attorney shield when you did that. So, you know, it's attorney shield that made that happen. No, it was you cooperating that made that happen. Even if you didn't have attorney shield, it would have been the exact same result, right? Same thing with this FOIA thing. You request this information, it's public information, you're going to get it. You don't have to go into the building and wreak havoc and cause chaos and do all these theatrics to make this video to get the information, because if anyone does any kind of a FOIA, if it's public information, they're going to get it. So what did you prove? Hey, look, if I go out there and make this big display, I'm going to get this information. Well, have you ever heard of the FOIA Act? If it's covered by FOIA, they have to give it to you. Yes, exactly. That's exactly right. That's my whole point. It has nothing to do with the information that they're trying to FOIA. It's about control. I'm telling you, my servant, my slave, that you must take this piece of paper and you must write down my request and then hand it to the correct people. I know I'm in the wrong building. And that's the other reason why they drive me nuts. They know they're in the wrong building. They intentionally go in the wrong building because they have to demand that you, their slave, take their request to the proper people for them. It's all about control and then clicks and views, yeah. And these guys are all about power and control. That's why the first thing they ever say to a cop is name and badge number. Immediately, they have to take control of the situation. It's a power trip. You're my servant. You're my slave. You bow to my will because I have a camera. And I don't know how many times I've said it. It's like, I always say, like, they always like to call cops tyrants and call these people tyrants and call those people tyrants. Who are the tyrants? I watch a video. Oh, it's a 20-minute video. If you turn the sound off, right? I see a 20-minute video of a cop standing like this. If you listen to the narration, he's engaged in this horrible, evil, rotten, vicious, tyrannical, blah. But you watch the video with the sound off and it's just. So where's the tyranny? But if you have the audacity to say, please don't film me. You're a Karen, you're a Darren, you're a snowflake. I'm going to go all over the internet, the global platform of YouTube, and publicly humiliate you by calling you names on my YouTube channel. You're going to be punished for having the audacity to say words that I don't like. But they're calling other people tyrants? You're not allowed to leave your home. Don't leave your house if you don't want to be filmed. But they have the audacity to call other people tyrants? So now I'm not allowed to talk to you. I'm not allowed to tell you that I don't like being filmed. I'm not allowed to leave my house. I'm not allowed to go to the DMV and just get my license. No, I have to do it behind closed doors. I have to hide my information so that you won't post it on the internet. I have to create my own privacy. I can't just go about my day like I did before you guys came. Like, they're trying to make less freedom. Most of them can't even spell for you. Yes. Well, and what I always say with the FOIA thing too is because I Googled it. I didn't FOIA it. You don't have to even FOIA it. It's public information. You can just find it. But I was like, what do these guys always FOIA? They FOIA things like, I want every time a police officer ever used force. All right. And then I say, why don't you FOIA every time a police officer ever had to give someone CPR to save their life? Why don't you FOIA every time a police officer had to render first aid to a person? How come you don't FOIA that information? Because it doesn't fit your false narrative. Scumbags. Yes, they are. They're scumbags. They're scummy bags. They're bags of scum. They are no fun. Well, I mean, they are fun to make fun of. Let's see. What was the next video I had on deck here? Come on. My computer is being super ultra mega slow this morning. Please, I apologize. Audacity. I like it. Oh wait, I saw a Radjico video yesterday that I kind of liked. Let's see if I still have that here. This one I think.
Driver's license and insurance. I would love to give it to you. Okay. You have $10,000.
Oh, but I've already done this video. I just not the Radjico version of it. It's the guy who gets pulled over and then tells the cop he'll be more than happy to give him his driver's license if he gives him 10 grand. And the cop's like, yeah, I got 10 grand. It's at the station. Why don't you come with me and I'll give it to you? Oh, man, that's hilarious. The mentality of these people and how they can believe. Oh, getting back to it, the whole idea, like how dumb can people be? Oh my goodness. You know what? How about well, wait a minute. Kfar was in here earlier. Has he got any new stuff? They haven't shown any of his in a minute. Let's see. Live streams are pretty long. You can't just show that. And Craig Hendry. Oh yeah, that's old. 9 days. Let's see. Names, positions, salaries, disciplinary records, phone calls, emails, and even photos taken by staff. That's the game plan. Yes. Yes. And what are they going to prove? Hey, Tiny, what's up? Good to see you. Yeah. What does that do? What does requesting all that information actually do? Hey, these guys made a bunch of calls and did business. They called a lot of customers and clients and had conversations with them. Wow. When has any of them ever used any of this paperwork to uncover anything? Other than their own stupidity. The Fog UK put out a video repost of Earl David Warden's appeal. Whatever happened to your old friend of me, Rogue? Rogue Nation, didn't he just get in trouble like recently? I think I played the video of it. Somebody covered it. I'm sorry, guys. I just my head is pounding with this sinus headache. I took some Dayquil, but I'm just not feeling it. How about here? Let's just go with Frauditor Mania for now, just because I got it queued up already anyway. And he's a good fan of the channel, good friend of the channel. Here we go.
Maniacs, welcome back to the channel. Great to see you all here. In this video, we're going to have a look at a frauditor that we just covered on this channel who gets physically removed from a police station for trespassing. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Okay, sir, you're not going to stand there filming people the entire day. Are you done with your thing? Are you done with that?
Are you calling radio?
Okay. You're going to get escorted out of the building the second you finish that. Are you done?
No. Because you cannot leave me alone. Just leave me alone.
Sorry, it's not coming through clear. Can you go again? I strongly believe that complaint forms filled out in police stations pretty soon are going to be eradicated like these frivolous FOIA requests. I mean, if you have a complaint, direct them to online or a phone number to call. But don't use resources where they have to waste police officers' time and print out pieces of paper just so these idiot frauditors can abuse that and stand and loiter in these police stations for no purpose at all.
Chuck, open the door. Out.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Hey!
We have your card. No, it's not. Once you've been dealt with.
You battered me. I was your supervisor.
What?
You battered me.
I am the supervisor.
You battered me.
Sir, you're done.
You battered me. I'm going to make a complaint about you now. I'm going to get a complaint from about you now.
Go back in there.
I want a complaint from about you, man.
Get him another one.
You battered me. You battered me. You see this? Such an asshole. I bet you have an inferiority complex, man.
Yep, that's exactly.
You're such an asshole.
Here's another one.
This is not a complaint form, idiot. This is a complaint form. See? Such a moron. Especially this guy. I've already.
You got the bad number?
I've already made a complaint about you violating my civil rights. This is the second time and you have battered me.
Listen,
you. You're gonna get sued. You're gonna get sued.
Great.
You're gonna get a lot of litigations too.
That's your right.
Yeah.
That's your right.
Also, fuck your mother. That's my right too. Bitch. Violating my rights, huh? With my money. Then I pay your salary and you.
I find it interesting that the majority of these frauditors that are quick to use the phrase, I pay your salary, usually are unemployed losers. Like, I would kill to see this guy's salary to see if he earns any money at all outside of YouTube.
Violate my rights. You grab me.
I escorted you out. You're not listening. I'm going to escort you out.
Man, you cannot do that. If I do not commit any crime in a public space, you cannot trespass me. You cannot escort me out. You cannot. I have not committed a crime.
Trespassing is
I need no idiot.
You already had your one complaint.
You don't know the law. I need to talk to your supervisor. I wish to get to talk to your supervisor. Get someone higher up. Get someone higher up.
You can make a complaint.
No, get someone higher up.
Call the station.
No, get someone higher up.
There is nobody higher up right now.
Get someone on the phone then.
Sir, you're gonna leave now. I'm gonna put my hands on you again, but you're gonna leave.
So for how long am I trespassed for?
You're not gonna stand inside the station.
For how long am I trespassed for? For how long am I trespassed for? Yeah, you can stick it in your asshole. Okay. For how long have you been?
If you have a police
I have.
If you have any
I have.
you can come
I
back
have.
in.
I have. You smashed my head to the door. Do not touch me, motherfucker. Do not point your finger with me.
I love how these frauditors seem to be experts at giving misinformation. Because number one, the officer can absolutely point his finger at you. I mean, it's free speech, right? I mean, that's what you're doing by calling him obscenities, by saying you want to F his mom or whatever nonsense that you've said so far, number one. And number two, he did not bash your head through the wall. We watched it. Simply what these officers did was escort you from the building because you were trespassing. And I find it interesting that they make the argument that, oh, trespassing isn't a crime unless I did something else. If you are on a property, a forum, let's use that term, a public forum, and you are not engaging in the conduct regulated by that particular forum, then you absolutely can be trespassed when you refuse to leave. So yes, you were escorted out appropriately because you committed a crime of trespassing.
Not come back inside.
For how long? For how long? I have now. I have now.
Go home and sleep it off.
No.
Okay?
No.
Okay.
You do that. I have a business now.
Next time you're going to get arrested.
I have a business
You're
now.
going to get arrested.
I have a business now. I want your supervisor. I want your supervisor.
I am the supervisor.
No, you're higher up.
I am the supervisor.
I want your higher up, man.
Okay. You're not understanding this.
Do not touch me.
At some point,
do
you're
not
going
touch
to
me.
get arrested.
Do not touch me. I'm on public sidewalk. I'm on public sidewalk.
You are in a public sidewalk. But if you come back inside,
for how long?
Come back inside,
for how long am I trespassed
you're done
for?
For the day.
You said I'm trespassed. You said I'm trespassed. Okay.
Yes, you are.
So give me a letter of trespassing.
You don't get no letter of trespassing. This is just a verbal trespass.
No, I wish I get an
official. You have a video of it.
Idiot. Written. Idiot.
Okay.
And who exactly are you calling an idiot, frauditor? The person or the officer that has proof on his camera that you were trespassing and escorted you out, or you, the idiot with a camera that filmed yourself trespassing, justifying them escorting you out? I'm curious who you think the idiot actually is, frauditor.
Sir, 7, go ahead. If you come back inside, you're going to get arrested.
You said I am already trespassed. Do you hear this idiot? You said I am already trespassed, man.
This conversation's over.
Do not hit my door. Do not batter me again. I'm gonna get the return money.
Special constables are currently with them now.
No. So just to let you know, buddy. Okay, he already has the one complaint. He submitted that. Then he wanted another complaint on Officer Krangle. And at that point, he starts filming everything inside. I gave him a pen. He wanted a pen. Beyond that point, you're being distracted.
31, 53, 31. That's you just around the corner. You mind heading over there as well, just to back up the solo?
He's videoed it. I gave him my name. Beyond that, we're not going to have him in here hanging out and just filming everybody all day. End of interaction.
And where exactly is he?
Well, as you guys can see, we as a society are filled with a majority of crybaby frauditors that the moment someone touches them, holding them accountable for their crimes, they whine and cry and play victim. As usual, it's pathetic. Anyway, thank you guys so much for your support on the channel. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Please continue with your support of my channel. We've made astronomical growth this year. And guess what? 2025 is going to be an even better year. Again, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And hey, see you guys next time.
All right. A round of applause for Frauditor Mania. Ladies and gentlemen, Leland Squirrel said, if you're not using the said facility for its intended purpose, it's loitering. That's one of the things that I've always said, too. Like, this is why, like, I always talk about, because they always go to the post office and the DMV. Those are the two big ones, right? Ugh. It's like they don't have the synapses in their brain don't connect or something. Robert Custos, what's up? Like, the reason a post office exists is for the public to have a place where they can mail packages and receive mail and send mail, buy stamps, get a passport, fill out their, social, or not social service, selective service cards, whatever. Like, there's an intended purpose why they laid brick and mortar, why that building exists. So that the public can specifically have a place to do those specific things. It's not built for the public to have a place to just hang out. That's what parks are for. This isn't a park, it's a post office. Same thing with the DMV. It's a public place. It's a place where members of the public can go to conduct DMV-related business. It's not a place for the public to go to just hang out. It's not a park. That's why they don't understand when they talk about limited public forum versus traditional public forum. They'll say that. I've heard some of them say, oh, well, this is a different type of public forum. Okay, so get the hell out. Like, you're acknowledging that that's what it is. Ugh. They got synapses, by the way. Another great word choice says, oh, thank you. Yeah. Their synapses aren't firing properly. There's something wrong with their brains. But they're doing a story on the post office. And that's the other thing. I'm doing a story. You guys are getting in the way of me doing my story. Wait a minute. If you go by their own argument, the story they're working on is the reaction they get for going in there filming. So when you react to them filming, that is the story they're working on. So how are you getting in the way of the story by being the story? You are the story. Like, one of the many, many, many reasons why you can't talk to these guys, you can't reason with these guys, and you know that they're full of crap. Because if they were honest, then they'd be happy when people interact with them, because that's their whole purpose, is to find out how people act when they see a camera. But again, that's an oversimplification. because it's never the camera. It's always the behavior of the idiot holding it. Even if, like, because you can argue, like, okay, but what if they walk into a place that has a no filming policy? Then in that case, it is the camera. But what's the confrontation? They walk into a building that they know has a no filming policy, filming intentionally to bait a reaction. Why would you walk into a building that you know has a no filming policy, filming? Unless you want them to enforce their no filming policy by contacting you. Where's Minnie Hez? Minnie Hez is never here on Thursdays and Fridays. Well, sometimes he is. But right now he's with his mom. So, yeah. He goes back to school next week, though, so he'll be back here, back to normal. What did you do when you story at the post office? Yeah. But, yeah, so you find a place that has a no filming policy. And they always take a picture of the door or the place where it's posted, no recording. That right there is your evidence. You want to prove that they have a no filming policy there? You don't even have to go in the building and break the policy to show it. Play my video. Are you talking about the Angry Vet video? Frauditor, there's no sign that says I can't go in there. Employees put up a sign. Frauditor, that sign is unconstitutional. Yes! Yes, yes! No. There you go. Yes, exactly. There's no sign. Okay, put up a sign. That sign doesn't have a law attached. Okay, attach a law to it. That law is unconstitutional. You can't win no matter what you do. More proof that they're all full of it, that they're all BS. Because if they were legit, then there'd be an end game. If put up a sign was the end game, then once you put up the sign, it'd say thank you for compliance. But you have to comply with them. Yeah. It's time for the cupcake happy dance. Let's go. Now. All right. Okay. Ole. All right. Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages, I got to go to work. I feel like crap. I'm going to wrap it up. Uncle Artie, how long is the video? 3 minutes? All right, you know what? Because you're just such a loyal fan of the show, I'll play it. It's only 3 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to end the show with some Uncle Artie's Barn Girl of Stupidity. All right. I'm scared.
What's up?
This is a message from the United States Department of Defense. This dipshit is expected to stay in the area until further notice. Civilians are advised to not speak about this dipshit until this dipshit warning has expired.
He's a dumbass.
Let me guess. Maybe you heard these. Crazy, loony, nuts, nut job, insane, video 50, loco a cabeza, and my favorite, bitch boy.
One long angry line later.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Bitch boy, oh, fucking bitch boy, oh, bitch boy, let me be your bitch boy.
Voy a la playa, ya subió la marea.
Nice and shady over here. Thanks, Law. stand in the 1 hour parking for a little bit. Nice and shady and windy.
You can't do that right. Oh, you can't do that.
I'm sorry?
Unfortunately,
What's that?
we can't have you doing this right here.
You can't do what?
You can't do that right here.
Okay. Well, I'm not panhandling.
What are you doing? You can't do that right here, at least.
What's your name?
Lowry.
Lowry.
Yes, sir.
What? 298 Lowry. You have a happy Memorial Day, Lowry.
You're so dumb, you got me drinking. Son of a... Dumbass.
I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. Me be treated like a punk, you know that's unheard of.